Hey friends, welcome back to Homeschool-ology. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Nikki. I'm a homeschooling mom of 4. I have a 7th grader, 3rd grader, and then 5 and 3-year-old who are doing a combined pre-K level. On this channel, I usually talk secular homeschooling, but I also enjoy talking about traveling with a larger family, and today's video is one of those videos. So every Friday for the month of March and probably into April, I will be sharing all things Disney and Disney with a large family with you guys. So today's video, I'm going to be sharing our day 1, of park days, which was Epcot. So as I said, this is day 1 of our big week-long trip. We left home on Monday and late after our co-op on Monday and got to the hotel, went to bed early because we love taking advantage of the early entry. It is 1000% worth it. Do it, take advantage of it. You will save so much time and headache and all of that. The crowds really are genuinely, truly lower that early in the morning, and so you can fit so much in. 100% worth it. So if your wake up time, I think our early entry was at 8:30 that day, and so I wanted to be there by 8 o'clock. I think we ended up getting there around like 8:10. It might have been around 8 o'clock though, because we had time to park and walk. Also, your parking spot is going to be so much closer that early in the morning. Like you don't have to do the whole tram thing because you can just walk right up. So we got there and we got all our bags checked, all the way in the park, past the ball, up on the ramps, and we actually got there. I think we got in line at like 8:25 to wait for the park to actually open, but it was amazing. We weren't rushing, we weren't fighting people, we weren't waiting in big long lines. Like, it was just easy. It was just easy to go in. Basically, we just walked straight in. Security is so easy now. If you haven't been in a few years, I mean, you basically just walk through a metal detector now, and you only have to go get your bag checked if they flag you down. So we were in line waiting. The park didn't even open for early entry yet, so we were waiting at 8:25. They think they opened the gate like at 8:28, like a few minutes before 8:30, or drop the rope or whatever. And we headed straight for Remy. We knew that was one that we wanted to do. We knew we didn't want to wait forever, and so we went straight there. You guys, we waited 35 minutes. If you don't know, the line for that ride is always 100+ minutes, constantly. And we waited 30 minutes, and we were in and out and on to our next thing like that. 1000% worth it to get there early, be one of the first ones in line. We got it done, knocked it out, and then the parks don't really get super busy until like that 9:30, 10 o'clock. So you've got like a whole hour and a half to 2 hours that's lower crowds. You get to go on rides like super fast. It was really, we did great. From there, we were leaving and we saw Aurora, and so you guys, characters galore. I don't know that I've ever seen this many characters at Epcot ever before. They were just everywhere. So we saw Aurora, and then we went around the corner. For some reason my phone hadn't charged, so I had to, and then I brought a battery pack, and then I brought the cord to charge the battery pack, not the cord to charge my phone. So I needed to go find a cord. I couldn't find a cord, but I did buy a fuel rod, and they have those everywhere, the little like kiosks to get them, and then you just like use the charge and then change it out for a new one with a new charge, or you can just keep yours and charge it yourself. So I picked up one of those, and we met Minnie Mouse and Daisy Duck right there, right outside of where I got a battery pack. Say hi.
Here, would you like to join me this way? Oh yes, and could join as well. Here we can all walk over to that. Now, are you 2 siblings? Oh, 3. Are you 3 siblings? Yes. You are. If you always get along like siblings should. It's alright. My 3 fairies, they don't always get along too. They can never decide what color to make my dress. sometimes it's pink and sometimes it's blue. But you know, I can never hate a color changing dress, right? Maybe we could get you 3 matching color changing dresses as well. Oh, that would be wonderful.
Gonna give Minnie a hug. She says, I'll do it myself, thank you. Good job. Good job. Say bye, Minnie. And then we headed over towards the ball. We did the ball ride, which I don't even know what it's called. We call it the ball ride. I don't know what it is. But it's the one where you like journey back in time. My kids love it. So we did that. And then we headed on over to, started heading in like the direction of Frozen. My middle daughter thought she wanted to try a test track. So my husband and her got in line. My kids were getting hungry about this time. And so we went ahead and like found a little snack to eat. In that little restaurant that's right there by the Connection store, which is like the big store in Epcot. It was actually really great food, and we really enjoyed that. But my daughter decided not to do test track once they had been in line, so they came over and did our snack with us. We saw Guardians of the Galaxy, and the kids decided they wanted to ride that. So I looked and got us joined into the virtual queue for that. I think I did that later in the day. But then we headed on over to Frozen. We did wait a bit for that ride. That's another one that you're gonna ride or wait quite a bit for. Oh, before we went to the Frozen ride, we went over to Mexico. If you don't know, a lot of people don't realize that there's actually a ride inside the pyramid. So you have to actually go inside the pyramid, but it's the 3 caballeros, and my kids for some reason love it. I don't necessarily see the appeal, but they love it. It's kind of like, it's a boat ride like Small World, but my kids love it. And so we did that. There's hardly ever any wait for that. So we did that, and then we went over, did the Frozen ride, and Melt, Anna, and Elsa. And my littlest had never, she got to, so my littlest was born in 2019, right before COVID, and then, so she has never, we didn't go to Disney, and then when we did go in 2022, she was still pretty small, and not super into the characters, and they were still doing social distancing, so you didn't actually get to walk up to the characters and meet the characters. So this was the first time she had been where you actually get to walk up to them, touch them, hug them, talk to them close up and all of that, and she ate it up. She loved it so much. And so we got to see Anna and Elsa, and she had a blast with that.
And does your friend also like to find your snapshot?
You tell her his name. Is it Wolfie?
Well, maybe we can make some snow globes together. Yeah, right on.
You would dance together? Go on.
Wolfie, we have one of those right up there. He's the castle dog, although his name's Billy. Do you want to bring him with me this way? We can go take a picture and show it to Sven and Olaf.
Say thank you, Elsa.
Of course, I look forward to snow. Does Wolfie like chocolate? No. Sven started doing this thing where he really likes to eat. He really likes to eat chocolate-covered carrots. Have you all ever tried that? They're awful, so don't. Let me just save you the trouble. But he dunks them in chocolate and he gives them to all the reindeers because they're nutritious and delicious. But they're not. So if he offers you any, say no thanks. And maybe just stick to the chocolate or the carrots, right? You get it. Squeeze in here, let's show love instead.
Okay, everybody say cheese. All right, I got it.
Right up there at the horse and say cheese. Perfect. Do you guys like warm hugs?
You want a hug?
Oh, perfect. Just a sister in this moment, please.
So good.
And you have fun with the whoopee.
Say bye-bye, Anna. Thank you. Then we got a quick snack, and where we were sitting and eating our snack, and like in America, like there's this little alleyway like to the left of the like America place, and we're sitting there eating our snack, and all of these characters came out. It was Pluto, Mickey, Tigger, Goofy, I feel like somebody else too. I'm going to share all the pictures with you guys over here. And so we were sitting there, and we actually had to move because that's where they would line up, but we got to meet all of those characters right there super fast, and it was just a blast. Like my kids, especially my littlest, were like just eating it up. They loved it so much. So I'm going to insert videos and pictures of that all here for you guys. Let's go say hi. Okay, everybody look over here. Say cheese. Good job. Okay, you gonna give Tigger hugs or high fives? She's trying to reach her high five, Tigger. Good job. Go ahead. Oh, is it Pluto? You guys having a dance party? Nice. All right. Squishing. Squishing. Everybody say cheese. Hold on. Hugs go by? Hugs or high fives? Good job. Say thank you, Pluto. Go ahead. Now he's going to say hi to you. See? He didn't forget you. Yeah, good job. All right.
What do you have there?
Okay, everybody look over here. Say cheese. Say thanks, Goofy. Say bye, Goofy. Say hi. You trying to give him a hug? I think he's saying he likes your dress. Oh, he does love it. All right, everybody gonna say cheese? Okay, say cheese. Then my kiddos wanted to meet Jasmine, which she's in Morocco, and we missed her, like she was on a break, and so we just took a rest in Morocco. There was this really beautiful little fountain area, and so we just took a rest in that area and waited for Jasmine, and then we got to meet Jasmine. Say cheese. Good job. Got it. You say bye-bye? Tell her bye. Say bye-bye. Ethan, go stand by Belle so we can take your picture. Hop down, Peanut. All right, look here, say cheese. It's okay. Say cheese. So Epcot for us was just a lot of character meet and greets. There's a lot of rides up at the front, but in the World Showcase, there's only Frozen and Remy and the Three Caballeros. Everything else, there's no rides or anything, but my kids were loving meeting all the characters, and so we did that. Then we did Turtle Talk and Nemo Ride, which my kids love. If you haven't seen the Turtle Talk show, it is so cute, so worth it. Definitely check it out. And then that was kind of the end of that day for us. We headed back to the hotel. We decided not to stay for the light show. We had seen it the year before. Oh no, the light show wasn't happening because they're transitioning it to a new one. The 50-year celebration is about to end, so they're kind of changing everything from the shows that they had for that to new shows. And so we decided to not stick around because there is a show like that's on the ball, and we did catch a little bit of that going out, and so I'll share that video here with you guys.
Just make believe, tiny little seed, tiny little seed that's reaching up to meet your need. Let's listen to nature's plan will shine. Listen to the land.
We just had a really great day. It was easy. We weren't in a rush. We just kind of, as things popped up, we did them. So many characters. We saw so many characters, and they loved it. And the lines weren't super terrible. And it was a good day. Epcot is a good day. Be prepared to eat at Epcot. If you're a drinker, be prepared to, like people go there just to drink around the world and try drinks from every place. And so Epcot is great. To me, it's a little bit underrated there because people, are there for the rides, and there are not as many rides there as all the other places. But especially if your kiddo likes characters, there were so many. They were everywhere. We just really enjoyed that. We got to do all the big things we wanted to do. Oh, we did get to ride the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. I was able to join the virtual queue. When we were waiting in Morocco, I kind of looked into it, and I was able to get us a call back, and we went and we rode that. I got in line with my three kiddos, my older three kiddos, and I didn't necessarily realize it was like as much of a roller coaster as it is. My oldest really doesn't like roller coasters, and then my son, who's 5, the line is a little bit intense. Like the world gets stolen by a monster, or a creature or something, and so there's red lights and buzzing, and the line was intense. And so my 5-year-old, who does like roller coasters, the build up, the setup was just too much for him. So they ended up actually getting out of line, but me and my middle daughter, my 3rd grader, we went on it and we loved it. And we did do the child swap. Even with the virtual queue, you can still do a child swap. You just go, they have like umbrellas set up near the entrance somewhere, and you go and you say, this person's gonna sit out with the child, and this person's gonna go, and the person that's gonna sit out, they scan their wristband or card or whatever you're using, and then they get one buddy to go back with them. So that normally means that somebody in your party gets to go twice. That can sometimes cause a bit of an issue, because 2 people will want to go, and they really are sticklers. There was just way too much abuse of the system, and so they really are sticklers now. the person that's staying with the child and one additional person that get a lightning lane pass to go in the lightning lane. So you're not having to wait in the line, like the full line 2 times. You get to wait in the full line 1 time, and then the second rider just gets to go through and get it ridden so you guys can move on with your day. But Disney Child Swap does work great. We normally just set down the person that's waiting with a snack, you know, the person sits down with a snack and the kiddo, and it does work out. So it's a great system, and that fast pass is usually pretty quick. So long rant, but we did try it. We did love it. It was great. I definitely suggest doing it. Know that you have to join that virtual queue at 7 a.m. The next time you can join is 1 o'clock. And then those 1 o'clock return times tend to be like 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. So definitely make sure that you are getting up, and at 6:59 you are hitting that refresh button so that as soon as you can join that queue, you are joining that queue and getting in your spot. So that is my one tip for that. So that was Epcot in a nutshell. If you have any questions about what we did, let me know, and I'd be happy to answer them down in the comments for you guys. While you're down there, I would love for you to subscribe to this channel and ring that notification bell. And you can always find me over on Instagram at Homeschool-ology. I try to share what we're up to daily over there, and I think that is all I'm going to share with you guys today. So I hope you'll come back and chat with me again soon. Don't forget, the rest of this month and probably into April, it is going to be Disney Friday, where I'm talking about our Disney trip. So talk to you guys again real soon. Bye.